Founded in 2004, Hebei Shenhang Company is a modernized new enterprise. Consists of building material base, minor product base, network research and logistic hub, with annual output more than 1 billion RMB. We have passed the quality management system of ISO 9001-2000. Iron crown high-strength anti-corrosion insulation magnesium oxide roofing tile is a kind of energy-saving and environmental-friendly roofing material. It is made of several kinds of inorganic chemical materials, such as magnesium oxide, magnesium chloride, talcum powder, glass fiber cloth. After production line processing and combined, our MGO roofing tiles is 100% free of asbestos and other harmful substances. It has many features, such as high strength, fireproof, heat insulation, sound insulation, acid and alkali resistant, anti-aging, and long service life. The high-performance characters make the MGO roofing tiles very suitable for the roofing application of high-temperature and high-corrosion industry, such as feeding farms, casting factory, chemical plant, and the various of residential houses and temporary buildings. This is a large-scale cattle farm built with our MGO roofing tiles, including live management area, auxiliary production area, waste treatment area, isolation areas for sick animals, and other functional areas. In this cattle farm, our MGO roofing tiles are mainly be used as the roofing end wall. After years of practice, we have accumulated lots of experience of building materials and factory design of feeding farms, and we could offer a whole set of feeding farm construction plan for customers. Here is the warehouse of forage. All the roofing and walls are built with our MGO roofing tiles. Due to its excellent features, such as high strength, fireproof, without asbestos, and won't release any harmful substance to the environment, provide a safe and harmless environment for the cattle. This is cattle shed. The cattle's waste contains a lot of corrosion gas. The gas will corrode the building materials. Our MGO roofing tile is acid and alkali resistant and will not be corroded and damaged. There are more than 2,000 cattle live in this farm, and their sheds are all built by our MGO roofing tiles, and they can live in that place happily. Here is the milking workshop. Its roofing is made of our MGO roofing tiles. Due to its good soundproof feature, when raining outside, there will be no big noise in the room. Whether it rains or not, the inside room will keep quiet. The wall of milking workshop is made of transparent FRP sheet, letting in the sunlight and keeping the indoor warm. Because the cattle can live in a quiet, bright, and warm milking workshop, the production will be ensured. Now we will show you the process of installation of cattle shed, which is similar to other kinds of buildings roofing. All installations of roofing tiles can take that as a reference. This cattle shed has been finished, the installation of all roofing frames and joints. When unloading the roofing tiles, you should calculate the quantity needed per meter, and the roofing tiles should be put on the ground by its length, according to quantity needed per meter. When in the installation process, it can reduce the time and labor of horizontally transportation. That is the door style steel frame before installation plane. The upright and the sloped beams are both made of joint steel, and their contact surface should be all welded according to section form. The slope degree of this roofing steel frame is 20%, and it should be designed according to the local rain or snow amount. The purlin should be welded fully on the oblique beam of joint steel. The distance between two middle uprights is 4 meters. The side uprights are made of steel pipes, and the distance between side and middle uprights is 3.25 meters. The vertical distance between two uprights is 5.1 meters. When connecting the uprights with ground, you should make the uprights fully welded on the board buried underground. The foundation embedded should be fixed on the ground with 10 mm diameter expansion screws. Workers will make joints fully welded when they are still on the ground, and then put on the roofing frame joints. The joint square steel is 10 cm x 5 cm. In order to avoid the corrosion, the joints are made of galvanized materials. Joint steel for uprights is number 150. The flange width is 7 cm. Rib thickness is 5 mm. Side column pipe diameter is 80 mm. Steel pipe thickness is 3.3 mm. Take the MGO roofing tiles to the roof. Two workers standing on the scaffolding erection in advance. The ground workers hand over the roofing tiles to the workers on the scaffolding, then pass to the two workers that are standing on the roof, and then place tiles at the where fix the screws with drill. Purlin distance 1030 mm. This is electric drill to fixing the screws. This is the drilling screws to fix the tile, and the two installed ruler for quality control. Drilling screw length 10 cm, diameter 5 mm. Water cap. The cap was made of iron sheets and rubber components. The contact area of plane with the tiles should be fixed with screw. Fix the screw in a row. Fix the screw in middle. Nails should be fixed at the wave peak. You cannot drill a nail in the trough, because the trough for drainage is not conducive to nail holes to keep dry. The white line on the edge is used to control the straightness when installation. Ensure the roof eaves on a straight line. Purlins and the roof beams must be fully weld joined to ensure the roof truss strong and stable. Outermost projecting roof eaves from plane is between 20 cm and 40 cm. At the ridge place, two plane spacing should be between 10 cm to 15 cm. Two planes should be placed on both sides of the ridge roof uniformly, and during installation, always keep each tile from the ridge in same distance. Before fixing with the screws, each tile should be checked and adjust the same distance from the ridge. Screws with plastic mats should be covered by their caps when screw installation is finished. When fixing screws, firstly use the ruler to check the position to ensure screws be nailed into joints in one time. Repeated drilling holes is totally forbidden because it will destroy the integrity of roofing tiles. Do not drill too tightly. When the lower roofing tiles installation is finished, put the roofing tiles and ridge tiles on this layer of roofing to prepare for the upper layer roofing tiles installation. When installing the second layer of roofing tiles, it will not need to move the scaffolding again, saving time and labor. The tile should be put together, but one stack no more than 3 pieces. The tiles should be placed along the roofing direction averagely to avoid the safety problem of roofing frames due to the mass load. When the first piece of roofing tile fixed on the roof, drawing standard control line on the plane. Two planes should be taken up and down, measuring at the same time. The edge of the tile to the control line distance is equal. Ensure MGO roofing tiles and the plane are vertical. Only the first piece of tile is put on the right place. To ensure that the whole roof is straight, make sure the distance between tile eaves and plane no less than 30 centimeters. Install the two sides of MGO roofing tiles with same tool. Control the butt joint space between the center of the tile. Do not let the tiles squeeze together. Ensure the wave peak and trough of the two side tiles aligned. Install ridge tile. When installing ridge tile must be in center. Ensure ridge tile fixed on the center of two planes. Two pieces of ridge tile slab joint should be no less than 20 centimeters. Ensure the ridge tile and roofing tiles connected firmly. Screw should be fixed on the peak of wheel. Seal the space between the ridge and the roofing tile with dedicated plug seam properly. Drill through it to fit tightly. Using the same way to fit the plug seam between the roofing tile and wall, so that prevent the rain and wind from coming into the house. The edge of upright column is 3 meters high. On the top of the upright column, welding a piece of 4 mm thick iron pellet as a ceiling blank pellet. I-steel roofing beam and the blank pellet should be fully welding connection. The middle upright column height is 3.9 meters. Our MGO roofing tiles is very strong. We did an experiment during the installation. Experimenters stand on the roof in 3 meters height, and the distance between the MGO roofing tiles and the ground is about 4.2 meters. Throw down the MGO roofing tiles. If the roofing tile parallelly fall on the ground, there are no obvious crack and damage, and can still be used. If vertically through, it will not be damaged. There is only one corner crack when the tile landed, but still maintain its integrity and do not broken. The roofing material of this cow farm was steel roofing sheets when it is first constructed. Steel sheet is easy corrosion. The whole roofing has corroded by the gas from waste, especially the joint part to the plane, which lead to the rain and snow leaking in and rust the roof truss. After 3 years, the truss is seriously corroded and collapsed eventually. Some cows are injured, resulting in great losses. During reconstruction, the cows can only live and eat outdoors and get sick for no dry forage in rainy and snowing days. The farm owners suffer big losses from inedible wet feed and decreasing milk yield. The milk time decreased from 3 times a day to 1 time a day, sometimes even no milk for several days. What worse, some little cows are seriously ill, even dead, because of the feed with snow melt. So, before the coldest day comes, the farm owner chose our high-strength anti-corrosion MGO roofing tiles to rebuild the cow shed. The new shed is comfortable, firm, and beautiful. Cows can live safely and happily inside. At the same time, the steady milk production also brings happiness and wealth to the owner. The wall material and roof material of the temporary equipment room are all our PET MGO roofing tiles. Even the waste spattered on the surface, it will not be corroded. The big shed besides is waiting for more cows and wealth. Due to the excellent performance of the MGO anti-corrosion insulation roofing tile, such as high strength, heat insulation, sound insulation, anti-corrosion, various colors, it is widely used for residential, industry, commercial buildings roof and wall, villa residence, schools, markets, solar panel insulation layer, warehouses, stations, feeding farms, battery plants, toy plants, garment factory, ceramic factory, and garage. Our high-strength MGO roofing tile is environmental friendly, 100% without asbestos. It is applicable to different climates, such as high temperature, high humidity, cold or dry, providing a comfortable living and working environment. Welcome friends from all over the world to choose our Iron Crown MGO roofing tiles. Our business objectives are: keep product new and environmental friendly, provide best service and best price to customers, glaze tiles for all over the world. It is our sincere hope that helps the customers build house with our Iron Crown brand building material to live and work happily.